I guess everyone's kind of wondering health update and how you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just progressing every single day. I'm feeling a lot better, and really, I'm just really excited to get out there with my teammates, and we've prepared really well this week so far.
You expect to play on Saturday?
I mean, I'm honestly just really getting better every single day. That decision is just really going to come down to the coaches and the medical staff.
Have you been cleared to practice?
Yeah, I've been practicing. I haven't participated in 100% of practice, but I've been practicing.
Is the goal to be full go by Friday?
I mean, my intention and my goal is to play as many games as I possibly can, and I mean, of course, I want to be out there with my teammates, and like I said, it's just kind of down to what the coaches feel and how the medical staff feels.
What's the frustration level like been in the past 2 weeks? Just that tweak, and you just got to sit it out.
I mean, it's frustrating. I'm just happy it happened now instead of in the middle of the season.
How are you feeling from a preparation standpoint, having to miss more practice again?
Honestly, from a preparation standpoint, I feel really well. I think at this point in my career, I understand what I need to get done from like a film standpoint, and really, I think the coaches have been doing a really good job of getting us ready for this week, and I'm sure my teammates feel the same way.
What all happened on that play?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, I was just running, and I had a soft tissue injury. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but, I've been doing everything I can to prevent those kind of things.
What was going through your head in that moment?
I mean, honestly, I just didn't know what it was. So I was just kind of, my main concern was just what it was, and then what can we do next to make sure, I'm able to play my best and, help the team out as much as I can.
How quickly did you know that it wasn't your repaired knee or repaired ligament?
I knew right away.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew exactly that it wasn't my knee.
How many people did you hear the kind of the chaos from friends and people about how injured is he? Was it kind of a little chaotic for a day or so?
I think more of the concern was just from my teammates, and I really appreciate that they wanted to make sure I was okay. And everyone in my life was concerned to make sure that just I was doing okay, and that what were the next steps to make sure I could get better.
How have you just dealt with that mentally, like the last few weeks? What have you leaned on to kind of help you do it?
I've dealt with some bigger adversity in my life, and I think this is just things like this that are kind of out of my control are just a part of the journey. So it's just my job to make sure that when my time is to go back and play, that I'm at 100% and I'm able to play to my potential to make sure it puts our offense and the team in the best position to win.
Cade, you get here in January, you were voted team captain week 1. I guess what's that mean to you, just that you've only been here a few months, but the team kind of sees you as that guy, as that leader on the team?
Yeah, that meant everything to me. When Coach Ferentz announced that I got elected to be one of the captains for this week by my teammates, that's what I really care about. Just knowing that, the guys have that much belief and respect in me, it really, really means a lot to me.
How excited is this offense to ready to get out there and get past the 7-on-7 or the drills in the offseason and show fans that it's kind of taking that next step?
Yeah, we're excited. Just like everyone else on this team, we're super excited to just go out there. It's it's a fresh start. It's we've been working so hard for this year and this entire offseason. So I think all the guys, offense, defense, and special teams, we're all just super excited and just we're ready to go out there and play.
Deontay was talking about how you've still been engaged on the sideline when you weren't able to do things. What are some of the things mentally that you were focused on and being able to stay engaged?
Yeah, that's my role. These guys look at me as a captain now, which is awesome. So I can't, just because I deal with something, I can't just separate myself from the team. So really my role has just been encouraging, teaching, and learning for the last 2 weeks. And what I've been doing from a practice standpoint, I've just been doing as much as I possibly can, and then from a mental standpoint, just trying to put myself in the game and do everything I can to get the mental reps of the game so that I don't have any hiccups or delays once I get back in there.
There's some expectations on the offense and team this year. Do you welcome those as the starting quarterback?
The only expectations I'm really concerned about are our own expectations, and we've been very accountable, and we feel like we want to accomplish a lot of things this year, and we have an idea of what we want this offense to look like. We know it's week 1, and we're going to continue to get better as the season goes on, but we're a confident group. And I think we know that we're able to make a lot of things happen from the coaching that we've been getting, and really we understand that we have a lot of talent as well.
Did you make the trip here with Michigan last year, or were you with the team last year?
No.
So you've been in Kinnick, obviously, but what are your anticipations for running out of the home tunnel in front of 70,000?
I mean, I can't wait. I've been thinking about that day for a really long time, and I just honestly am so excited to just swarm out with my teammates and take the field for the first time in Kinnick.
You guys talk about that kind of as a newcomer, of just like, hey, what's it like?
Of course. Yeah, honestly, of course. Like, I've asked so many guys what's it like to play, and you know, everyone says the same thing, that they love playing in Kinnick. That when the fans are rocking, we have unbelievable, home atmosphere, and all the guys feel that way, and I just can't wait to experience it for the first time for myself.
What's kind of your rehab process now with this? How much time do you spend in PT and everything to get ready?
To be honest, I spend as much time as I possibly can. I mean, I'm doing everything I can from, a treatment standpoint, from a mental standpoint, from anything to best prepare myself to play and to, get back on the field. And, there's a lot of guys on this team that are doing the same exact thing as I am.
Are you still doing every single rep, whether it's in the classroom per se, film wise, and are you able to do PT at the same time, or you have to do those separately?
There's a couple things that I'm able to do in the treatment wise in the meeting room, but I'm not missing any meeting time. I'm getting all the meetings. I'm present in all of those.
What's the conversation like as far as like risk reward, playing this week or letting it heal another week before?
That's just still comes down to what the doctors and the trainers feel. If they feel that it's safe for me to play, then I'm going to play.
All your teammates talk about your confidence. Where does that come from in you?
I think it kind of started at a young age of just the amount of work. I've always seen myself as an underdog, so I felt like, I've always had to work harder than the next guy or whatever it was. I always just felt like, I just have to do everything I possibly can to compete with, whoever it is, whether it's a guy in California being from Reno or, if it's a nationally ranked team or something, like whatever it is, I feel like a lot of my confidence comes from the belief of the work that I've put in. And I think that's really the best way to instill confidence in yourself.
What's the confidence in this offense that you guys can achieve the results you want to achieve?
I'm extremely confident in this offense. I think, besides me, I think everyone else in the building sees, the amount of growth that we've had over the past couple of months. And I think there's nothing but confidence going into this season.